Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, got everything set up. Ugh.
welcome in. How is everyone doing today? Hello, Dale and Gavin. It's good to see you again. Ooh, evening. Yes. I do live. I do. Surprisingly. I just had to get everything set up for the game and everything. Thought I did. Yeah. Had to get the sound adjusted to the game though, so. So how's everyone been doing today? Oh, I should have grabbed a water or something to drink. Why didn't I do that? Hello. Hello, Mo. How are you guys? That's good to hear, Gavin, that you're doing all right. Yes, Ambi, it is shenanigans time. I have to get a new dynasty set up for the game. But once I do, I'll have the code for everyone. Now if I could stop yawning, that would probably be a good idea. You've been awake for basically an hour. Okay, so, in real life, I actually just recently started doing an overnight job. So, I understand the sleeping all day thing. I get home around 6 in the morning and just pass out. But it's okay, because it actually gives me time to, like, oh god, third shift. Yes, you know. Strictly mobile tonight, bedridden because can't sit up. Oh no. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Dale. I'm so sorry. I hope you get to feel better soon. Get to feeling better soon. You know, if English could work for me today. Excuse me, Ambi. I have not become a vampire. I am obviously an SCP. Right, anyways. So working overnight shifts, I do understand that sleeping all day feeling, so but it's not a bad thing. Hey, that's okay. That is okay, Rudy. Okay? I'm just saying, focus on college, like, or focus on schooling, okay? Like, I'm assuming college because I assume my audience is a little bit older, but I do know that I do have younger people watching as well. But whatever level of school, I hope that I hope everything goes well for you. I really do. So focus on graduating. Don't worry about missing the stream. Only sleep during the day because I don't get restful sleep at night. I understand that as well. Up around 1. But hay fever seems to have just... sucks. Oh god, hay fever. Ugh, gross. My allergies get really bad sometimes. I really hope that it's not noticeable in some of the recordings because I know that it can affect the recordings sometimes. But I hope you get to feeling better soon, Dale. I really do. How was Fallout New Vegas? It's wonderful. Excuse you. I love Fallout New Vegas. It's so my character right now that I'm playing as is extremely dumb. You know, I always do try to do some script writing while at work, but I do have to focus on my job a little bit as well. So I can't do a whole lot of script writing, but I can do some. Lena went Unga Bunga. What do you mean? What do you mean Unga Bunga? My brain stops functioning sometimes, yes, but you don't have to make fun of me for it. Low intelligence. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no. She's, oh, yes. Happy May the 4th. May the Force be with you, of course. Yes. It's Star Wars Day. Is it one of those things where there's a certain Q word you never say, or did they not tell you about that word? Uh-huh. What? Brain does not understand? Oh yes, the VTuber lore video. I was actually going to have that set up for the beginning of one of the streams before we start the stream. But I haven't recorded the lore audio quite yet. So that's going to be, it's going to be just a little bit before we have that up. And then, yes, I will have the VTuber self-introduction as well. It's going to be a lot of tsundere, though, because I'm not really one for singing. I'm not much of a singer. There are some jobs you never say the word. Oh God. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. So, yeah, at my previous job, you never say slow. Because if you say slow, then that's when everything goes to shit. Let's face it. Any sneak peek for tomorrow? So funny thing, I was having a little bit of trouble with editing the audio for tomorrow. So I'm going to be pushing it back a day. Yes, the forbidden words. But the audio for tomorrow, because I'm getting adjusted to the new schedule at my job, I tried to edit it this morning, and I fell asleep during editing. So I didn't finish editing the audio today. So, yeah, it's going to be pushed back a day. I have gotten some work done on it. VTuber self-introduction video tomorrow. No, that video is actually going to be before one of the streams. It's going to be just a little bit before we have it, but it will premiere before one of the streams when I finally complete it, and then after that. Instead of the audio, no, I have not been able to record the self-introduction audio or video yet. So I am just going to be focusing on getting the audio for tomorrow. I'm going to focus on getting the audio for tomorrow done, over the next couple of days. It will be going up a day early on Patreon before I upload it, but it might be a couple of days just because I'm still getting used to the new schedule. However, it is a Yandere Alien video, so it will happen though. I promise I will get that the Aliena audio recorded and posted for the lore video. A Yalian, if you will. Damn it. Oh, Ambi sent me a new meme. Let's see. Why can't it be a Yandere Alien VTuber video? Well, I commissioned my normal scriptwriter, Echo, for this script. I did commission my writer, Echo, for the script. But this was at, like, I think the beginning of last month. So it'll be just a little bit before I can do the Yandere alien video. Or not the Yandere alien video. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I did not get much sleep, so I am still a little fuzzy-headed right now. But I am working on that VTuber introduction, or the VTuber lore audio. It's just gonna be a little bit before I get it up. When I do get it up, I'm going to be posting it, and I'm going to be using the VTuber model for the introduction and everything. So, yeah. Grab some hydration before you start gaming. Yeah. That was the plan. But then I forgot it because my 2 brain cells don't like working today. Am I in a good enough condition to stream right now? Of course I am. I'm just, like, my brain's just, like, a little fuzzy right now. It's not that I am not in a not in a good condition. It's just a little fuzzy. Anyways, I'm going to real quick grab some hydration. Yeah, give me just a second. And back because I have a pitcher of water beside my computer on a separate desk. So it actually is very useful sometimes, especially during recording. Because is someone frozen? No, I just ran off to get some hydration real quick. No. I'm still here. Don't worry. I'm not frozen in time. May the force be with you. Goodness. So Star Wars, how are you gonna drink a pitcher? No. It's not like a jug of water. Hydration. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get the game set up now. Eventually. Oh, come on, Caps Lock. Why do you do this to me? Alright, see you later, Caesar. I mean, I could use this icy water this afternoon. Oh, God, Ambi, why do you do this? Why don't you just post it to Twitter? Ambi!
Yeah? What was that, Billy? Yeah?
She is a memeologist. Ambi Deer is a memeologist, okay? Live reactions are funny. God damn it. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta pull Discord up real quick. Oh my gosh. What? What the fuck are taxes? Oh my god, Ambi. Me watching the radar in my submarine. There's a torpedo rapidly approaching my location. What the fuck, Ambi? Oh my god, Ambi. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, what? Miss Booba, you won't believe this. There is something on your chest again. Jump up and down for us, please. Here, hold on. Ah. Is it off my chest? Did I get it? Or is it still there? Did I get it? Is it gone? You mean Dr. Ambi. I didn't earn my PhD in memology for nothing. I'm sorry, Dr. Ambiguous ASMR. Wait, aliens have a monarchy. Yeah, you didn't know? Aliens have monarchies. Okay. Let me stop the Spotify real quick. Okay, and then we'll turn the game music up a little bit. Okay. Nope. Wrong button. Okay. Let's see. It's this one. Okay, there we go. I was about to have a bit of a fit. Considering, oh no, don't, not wrong one. Why would aliens have a monarchy? I thought they were in our. I can't say that word because I am the dumb. But it's some sort of commune. And I'm sorry, but I don't actually get the reference. And I am so sorry that no, I don't get the reference. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I don't get the reference. You got a full error 404 trying to read that. Shut up. Shut up. I know I did. Oh my god. Shush. I know. I am not the smart. Okay. I am not the smart. Okay. No, Monty Python. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't actually seen a lot of Monty Python. So, like, honestly, I'm sorry. I don't understand it. I really am sorry that I don't get it, but I don't get it. Shut the fuck up, Ambi. How fucking dare you? How dare you? Yeah, I'm just saying my my first language, which is Alien Common. we don't use English first. It's a completely different language, and honestly, I don't think people would understand it. Shush, you guys. Okay. So we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the party game. Wait. Yeah. Party game. That's what it is. So in the description, there is a website. And once we get the code up, you guys can see, you can join in as one of 3 of these. I kind of have to choose which ones. However, the counts are my favorites. I thought everyone spoke Alien Common is a thing. Alien Common is a thing. I thought everyone spoke English. No. Alien Common is actually just a lot of, like, that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah. Or Space New Zealand. Space New Zealand? What? Alien Common is just Animal Crossing noises, yes! That had to have hurt your throat. No, actually it didn't. I do that all the time. It really didn't hurt my throat, I promise you guys. I just make weird ass noises, okay? Let's face it. Anyways, we're gonna choose, no, I've never been to Space Australia. We're definitely gonna choose the Counts of the East. And then we have the Patricians of the Coast, the Grandees of the South, Chiefs of the North, and Barons of the March. I'm just gonna choose the cool colors. So we're gonna have blue, purple, and green. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. I have the Chiefs on there. So, okay. So, we're gonna get this started. Okay. All right. Yes, I do know how to play this game. So the code is ZGPD. Let's move me over here. Let's see. Oh, hello, Ginger. Hello. It's good to see you. Oh God, not the bees. Bees. Yes, we have all of the bees. Why are you doing impressions of that one Steven Universe character? I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't. Ginger, why are you pulling up King of the Castle? I can see it. I can see you pulling it up on Steam. You don't have to. You just have to go to the website, Ginger. Oh God, not the bees. Yes, the bees. I already said that one, didn't I? Oh my God. Okay. That's the only one I could think of sounded like that. Hahaha, yes, my name is too long to show up. It's fine, Ambi. Hello? Get off my ass, Mom. No, I'm not gonna get off your ass. Excuse you, ma'am. Don't you dare use that language with me, Missy. Meme. Oh, God damn it. Ambi, why do you have more memes? Oh, my God. Oh. God damn it, Ambi. Mom. Oh my God. Okay. Do I have the volume? Yes, I do have the volume up on the game. Okay. I didn't forget to do that. That's good. Let's see. I'm on a roll. Little Missy, Mom. Oh. Hello? Oh, hello, Philip. I forgot my Steam pad. Ginger, I don't know your Steam password. So, you're gonna have to fix that yourself, ma'am. And also, you don't need it, Ginger. You just have to go to the website. The website's in the description, and then you type in the room code. Oh, God. Oh, you want the good outfits, Ginger. Okay, I see. That's why you're doing this. I want the good costumes. I want to customize my character. I can actually feel your frustration. Well, huh? And I'm not frustrated. Eh. I have no idea what I'm doing. You know what, Gavin? Same. I have no idea what I'm doing in life. I just go on throughout the day, and somehow it works. Ginger likes to show off the work she does. Yeah, Ginger does. And Ginger's gonna be really happy when I show off the art that she did for me, which is amazing. Can't wait to change the profile picture and everything for it. That'll be a lot of fun. Wait, is that... Don't fucking tell me there's a wasp in my room. Okay, it's not a wasp. Okay, good. Let's see. You're welcome, Ginger. If she gets good cosmetics, she likes to show it off. Of course, if you get good cosmetics, you have to show them off. I was about to say sign them off, but that doesn't make any sense. Show them off. The bees, yes. Metamorphosis. Are you talking about the new picture? And thank you, Philip. That's very nice of you. Wasps wanted to join. Okay, here's the thing. If there was a wasp in my room, I might have a small freak out moment just because I'm highly allergic to wasp stings. So yeah, I don't want the wasp to join in. You know, Ginger, I am kind of waiting for you to join in. I know you want to join. Oh, do I have a streaming schedule? Yes, every Thursday, I'm going to be trying to stream from 5 p.m. Central to about 8-ish, honestly. Well, reset your password faster, Ginger. Okay. Also, wait, is your species literally just an alien? Yeah. So what do you call people from your home planet? You know, I don't have, I don't really have a name for my planet quite yet. However, the chat has been declaring that the planet be called Planet Yappers. So. So I don't. Yeah, Yeppers. I know, Planet Yeppers, everybody. I don't know why you guys are so determined to have that be the name of the planet. But I guess it's okay right now. Please, can somebody join called Yeppers? No! No! Do not join in with the name Yeppers. I swear. Haha! We have a ginger witch now. Ambi, you know what you have to do. Don't listen to her. Listen to me. This is my stream, Ambi. This is my stream. Okay? No. No. I can't. My name is already great. Good. Good. I'm glad. Ambistrates of Bambopolis? Ambi! Okay. I thought you were about to change your name to Yeppers. All right. I can't. Do you really think that? I'm gonna be 100% honest. I forgot what you're talking about within the span of like 5 seconds. So, you know. Okay, that's mostly handled. Who am I listening to? Ginger, don't you dare declare for me to start. I start when I want, okay? And we'll start in like a minute, okay? Okay, that's mostly handled. Who am I listening to? I don't know who you're listening to. Among Us. No! Ginger, this is not Among Us. You cannot. Do not vote purple. Do not vote purple. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start the game, you guys. One of the first goldfish VTuber. Fuck you, Ambi. Fuck you. How dare you? Oh my god. They will talk to you by buying games. Oh god. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna start now. All right. The goal of the game is to take me down. I am to acquire an heir and then complete my ambition to win. Keep an eye on the region's schemes. Yeah, so I have to defend myself from all of you fuckers. You guys are trying to mess me up and ruin my reign. And it's... yeah. Oh, Ambi, how dare you. I see that. Each season you'll get to play 3 events. Yes. Okay. So, we have the Path to Victory, Coronation, and Council Introduction. We're going to start with the Council Introduction. That's me. I'm the main player. They'll appear in most stories, but not all. These are the stats. If any of them are at 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. Region stats determine which events are generated. Defiance, if Defiance allows you basically to start a rebellion against me. However, starting a rebellion puts you into a state where you cannot complete your scheme to overthrow me. And then you can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth here. Okay. Chancellor. Now that you're the queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, the desolate east, and of course the wealthy coast. Okay, chiefs. Y'all are up first. And it is... okay, here. There, does that work? I feel like I'm cutting off, like, almost everything. Doop-a-doop. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. Okay. And Chief of the North, Chief Ambistrates of Bambium. I don't know. Me with my first 100% first rebellion record. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Majesty. You'll be needing it dealing with us lot. Okay. Counts of the East. Oh, hello, Ginger. I see you're there. An honor to make your acquaintance finally, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. And then we have Gavin. A pleasure, Your Esteemed Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthily under your reign. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh, sit back. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Ambi, I'm gonna call you Ambistrates anyways. Just to annoy you. Okay, we have the coronation now. This is where you guys start to being able to vote. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Ambi. You're Ambistrates. Heterosexual ASMR. Oh, God. Your Majesty, I have scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Why the hurry? Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Oh, we wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation! This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. And this is where you guys get to have fun. You guys get to mess with everything. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay. Certain choices will have changed stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region affected. Okay, there you go. There are upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, nobles vote on which choice they want in the browser. The monarch may close the vote at any time after all nobles have voted or the timer hits 0. Okay. So, I do not want a blood oath, but I also don't want to be thrown into the river. I'm gonna say no to the blood oath. So now that's you guys. Oh God, Gavin! I knew it. Oh. Okay, now it's time for the chiefs to vote. Yeah, there we go. Of course I'm getting thrown into the river. I knew it. I knew this was how it was gonna go. It was either the blood oath. It was either the blood oath or the being thrown into the river. Well, this is how my reign starts. Okay. All right, stability is, it is decided the queen will be thrown into the river. What? What kind of coronation is that? very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true queen. Yeah, that's not what it seems like. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. This is not a baptism. They are literally throwing you into the river. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? All right, now we go to the path of victory. Heir and ambition. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you. Blah, blah, blah. Or before you lose all authority, treasury, or stability. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You are new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Okay? Oh no. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir, and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Okay. I'm gonna say that. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. A Protestant baptism. Yeah, fair. At least she's short enough it won't be difficult. Rude. All right, boys, we're making McDonald's. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. I'm very hungry. Oh, God, Ginger. Okay, so that's the end of the first season, and that's just how things go. All right. So, in season. Okay, and now you guys get to vote on the schemes that you guys want to do. So, Auril of the Modiddle Dynasty, legendary former hermit leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false queen, Aliena, wears the crown. All right, so you guys get to vote on your scheme now. Okay. Okay, so one noble voted for a blood ritual. Oh, okay, so you guys are doing the blood ritual. The Count's plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate all other regions, paving a clear path to the throne. First, they must ensure that the East can withstand a famine. To advance their scheme, the Counts must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons. Sorry, Ginger, I just wanted some blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Oh, I just realized something. Let's just scooch that down a little bit. And up. And yeah, there we go. Okay. And now it's the chiefs. Hala of the Jackal clan infamous northern elder stands precariously on a log house crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this impostor Queen Aliena. Now, how do we make that happen? And now it's time for voting.
Woo.
Oh God.
Woo. I can do woo voices.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well. Okay, so you guys are trying to lower the stability of the country. The chiefs plan to replace the queen's closest advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove current advisors are doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Akia of the Billy Denton family, powerful coastal tycoon, scribbles in a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. If I could actually talk, oh my God. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Aliena. Something must be done. Okay. You don't have the impulse the others have? Chat is saved this time. I don't know what you're talking about. My brain cells are the count of 2. Oh, okay. Okay, Monopoly, raise 1, own trade. So you guys are trying to raise your trade, which is already the highest. Well, not the highest, but you know. Ooh, the patricians are going to play Monopoly against the queen. We're going to ruin some friendships tonight. No, kidding. The patricians plan to privatize this entire damn kingdom. First, they must build up their industry. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Here you can review the region's schemes and their claimants. Yep. My heir, successor votes, yes. Okay. Continue to laws of the land. Adopt a law. Next. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. We are first going to go to the honor guard. The marshal. Now that you are queen, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt me. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. Okay, what are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with the knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the patricians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire a just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to Coin above all. Yep, well, okay, tell me about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought in an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. Okay, Coastal Gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? I have made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. This is a difficult choice for me. Okay, not really, because goths. Oh, goodness. I will make the arrangements at once. No, not Northern Warriors. I want the Goth Knights. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Okay, so now we go low on lumber. Your Highness, will you tell these superstitious counts to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. I've told you 1,000 times, Chief. The forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract, and said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Your Highness, the counts can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Okay. Okay, so chiefs have a contract. They may go logging. Let them have. Honestly, I think we should turn the forest into a joint northern eastern hunting reserve. Yeah. But what are you guys gonna choose? Oh god, you... Oh, okay. Don't know what that means. Does that mean that... Oh, okay. So we're going to turn the forest into a joint northern eastern hunting reserve. A hunting reserve? That's not what we asked for. We need lumber, you fools. The Queen Aliena Friendship Reserve doesn't really get off the ground, as the Count avoided out of fear and habit. Casper needs his wood. You've doomed us all. Yeah. Still, at least it keeps the chiefs from hacking it down. Okay. and now we have the invitation. Your Majesty, this year we will be holding the Winter Feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. The Winter Feast? What is that? 10 days of drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, stamping, drinking, and drinking, Your Majesty. All will take place in the coldest time of the year as the snows bury us in. But you won't need to wrap up warm. That's what the whiskey's for. I look forward to it. What do you think there will be? Do you think there will be drinking? You know what, Gavin? I think there will be a lot of drinking there. Possibly. Ha! I can't wait. Winter Feast is a special time of year. You'll see. Okay. And then that's the end of the season. Okay. So, now this is, you guys will be able to vote and everything. Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in the region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through the auction, where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When auction is open, nobles can fund through the browser in increments of 100. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Okay, so start auction. Da 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 da. Waiting for the voting to be done. I'm just being the monarch who's paying no attention. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to sit at the PC for a little bit. Mod duties do not stop even when sick. Have to go be professional and take care of some stuff, while also tech supporting someone else. Well, you have fun with that, and I hope you get to feeling better later, Dale. I really do. Oh yeah, no, I know. Proper posture and stretching and all of that. It's fun stuff. Okay, so we have the library, which increased stability. And we have the farming, which increased the count's farming. Okay, we only eat plants here. But the bees! There are also bees! Finding a spouse. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Stretch until you crack and then stretch some more. Yeah. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you cannot avoid. Your mother. Oh god, not that woman. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find the time, then. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Any. Excellent! I'll send out messengers to the most influential nobles and noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Yeah, by the way, guys, don't forget what your goals are, because the chiefs want to lower their stability, or lower the stability of the kingdom. The patricians and the counts, though, are doing pretty good. They've pretty much met their goals. An old debt. How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Shut your daft mouth and give me what I am owed, you honorless dog. Calm down, both of you. This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay her a huge quantity of gold just because her great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a race. A debt is owed, and a debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your Highness, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honor dictates that Lord Patrician Billy Denton is liable for his ancestors' debt. By sea and storm, this is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote. Man, those geriatrics are fast. I also forget if it meant our stability or Lena's. It's my stability, basically. Let's see. We're not canceling this debt. We're not canceling it. The Lord Billy Denton, of course, but he owes some money. Okay, so that's everyone. Voting is tied at 3. Oh God, it's my decision. Oh boy. Okay. I don't want to mess them over too terribly much. Just pay the normal amount. Just pay the amount. Okay? I have a long memory and I hold grudges. Billy, no, don't. Someone confused me. Oh no. The power of the sun is in the palm of your hands. I don't want that. I don't want that power. Depths below, this council is full of idiots. Fine, take your money. With pleasure. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to overly fuck you over. Okay. And then we have blood money. Okay. Excuse me? Nothing is wrong. Absolutely nothing is wrong in the north. Really? Because you're looking at me like you swallowed a wasp. That there's definitely not an old witch that lives at the border of my lands, and I definitely haven't been having money troubles. And most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just a drop of blood, an offer which I absolutely didn't refuse or accept. I'm confused. Ever since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself obeying her every command. I definitely still rule over my estate, not her. Furthermore, she didn't forbid me from telling you any of this, and I'm not using yet negative statements to bypass her magic. Glad to see that's cleared up. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Well, your faith is already 0. Let's fetch the court physician to see if we can lift your curse. After a week confined to a cold iron box with nothing to eat but salt, the magic stops affecting Chief Jackal so strongly. He's even able to talk about his ordeal directly. I always tolerated that bloody witch. She'd sell medicine to peasants and help them find lost sheep. I never suspected she was capable of something like this. We need to call a vote. Send a regiment to take back my stolen lands. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a call for unity. And let's see. Take back Jackal's land and burn the witch at stake. I don't like that option. But let the witch go free. You know what? Yeah. The wasp, he's back.
Nah. All right. Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Voting has closed. I did not choose this. I did not choose this. I wanted to veto that, but I couldn't. I'm sorry, Jackal. I'm sorry. It's not me. Oh, God. Oh, no. The defiance. You mean I have to live with that old peasant woman lording it over me? No, I'm taking my lands back. Oh, let him go. Arrest Chief Jackal for resisting the will of the council. The defiance is already astronomical. I know. Let him go. When the northern troops arrive on Chief Jackal's estate, the land itself fights back. The soil opens up beneath them. Trees swipe at their horses. But they fight their way through with minimal losses. The witch tries to escape, but she's caught by sentries posted around the perimeter. That evening, the witch is burned. I'm sorry, Ginger. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know! You undercooked chicken right to jail. That evening, the witch is burned in the town square as the peasants watch in silence. Chief Jackal is pathetically grateful for the return of his ancestral home. But the fields are never again as bountiful as they were under the witch's reign. Ooh, only thing worse than a hater is a traitor. I do be dead. I'm sorry, Ginger. I tried. Okay. That's the end of the season. And it's tax time. I get to tax people now. Okay. Let's see. You know, I don't want to tax people too terribly much, but I'm sorry, patricians, and wait, no, not the patricians. I'm not sorry, actually, and I'm sorry to say it, but I'm not sorry. Hellish taxes, yeah. Oh no! Oh God. Okay. All right. Eligible options. Let's go ahead and get married real quick, okay? I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. And a partner for life to have and to hold. Don't forget. I suppose so, but the alliances come first. Your mother leads you into the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them. There's no time for sentiment. You just need to find a match that benefits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Torgir, a firstborn son of the northern ambistrates of Bambium clan. He's your typical northern lad, big, brawny, and honest. In the same way an axe to his face to the face is honest. Even among the northerners, he's made something of a name for himself as a fearsome warrior. He had a bit of a controversy a while back when his clan hall burned down. He was to blame somehow. Not interested. Next. This is Selvia, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Ginger Witch dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for the portrait. Spends most of her time indoors, poring over musty tomes. Half the East are in love with her, apparently, and the other half hate her. She's an intriguing candidate. And finally, from the coast, we have Petronella, the wealthy heiress to the patrician Lord Patrician Gav's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous, and apparently she's got a silver tongue too. Her interests are typical of the coast: money, 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 and making more of it. Unfortunately, she's quite bad at it. All her business deals just seem to fall through. Could be worse, but could be better. The man in the mirror nods his head. What? What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. Sylvia of the East. Excellent! I'll make the arrangements! I'm sorry. See, what time is it? 6? It's only 6 o'clock. Huh. I thought it was a little bit later than that. Okay. Now we are gonna go to Winterfeast. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Jackal. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. Welcome, welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at Winterfeast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? This is far beyond what was necessary, your majesty. I will forever be in your debt. Now I can afford to repair those blasted roads. What? No nobles in region. Eh? Game cannot resume until... Resume? Oh, okay. Ambi? Are you not... yeah, Jackal left, but did Ambi... No, Ambi's still here. Huh. It's okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, you're here, Ambi. We're good. Okay. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple of hours in, you are extremely, extremely drunk. It's fine. Everything's fine. And the chiefs appreciate how much you're getting into the spirit of things. They roar with laughter at your mumbled jokes. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard your crown falls into your beer. Getting absolutely zooted. I'm on and off again. You're fine. You're fine, Gavin. Don't worry. As Winterfeast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall taking part in a contest. At Winterfeast, the chiefs challenge each other into various games. You soon find yourself facing Ambistrates of Bambium in a game of chess. You are far too drunk to play chess. After you're swiftly checkmated, you argue that the king should be allowed to hide inside the rook, much to everyone's embarrassment. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. Oof, I'm being mocked now. You wake up in an even worse state. Sprawled onto a table, your clothing is disheveled. Even worse, your crown is missing. Fortunately, Chief Jackal comes to your rescue. He gets you washed and finds your crown before any rumors can spread. Thank you. Hiding your embarrassment, you bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. Crunch. Eaten by a tree. Ampy, no! Ampy's dead! No! Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Chief Ambistrates of Bambium has gone missing in the Queen Aliena Friendship Reserve. Her servants say she was eaten by a tree. Why am I dead? You've been eaten by a tree, Ambi. I'm so sorry. I was even trying to be nice. Oh, God. But you do have an heir that's going to take over for you. I warned you, didn't I? Those trees are clearly possessed by evil spirits of the primordial East. Eaten by a tree? How does that work? Look, I'm not a tree wizard. All I know is it's not natural. Your Highness, please. We need to burn down this stupid grove to the ground before more people go missing. You won't go anywhere near it if you know what's good for you. You know what to do. Set fire to the forest. Do it. Do it. I dare all of you to burn this forest to the ground. Burn, 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 burn it, burn it. Arson, arson, Ah, yes, arson. I do love arson. You can't just burn our trees down. This is all your fault to begin with, Oddmund. We can and will. Time to avenge Chief Ambistrates of Bambium. Fires are all lit around the ancient groove. Of course, any deliberate act of arson brings with it a few unintended flare-ups. Hundreds of innocent, non-creepy trees get burned in the process, as well as several rural villages. Burn, burn, burn! Okay, and that's the end of the season.
Burn it all.
Up in the north, Chief Ambistrates of Bambium the second is hosting a grand feast at her clan hall. The kingdom was supposed to be in chaos by now. Chaos! Instead, everyone's getting along with each other. It's disgusting. We can hardly argue that the Queen's advisors are doing a bad job when the whole kingdom's turned into one big picnic. The chief's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Okay. A laughing stock. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Nigel Sullivan has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Oh, wonderful! I love his work. So do I. So does everyone. But the problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. I don't like where this is going. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over her head as she sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as Queen Biffo. Ban the play from all theaters, or put a warrant out for Nigel Sullivan's arrest. I'm sorry, Nigel. I like your plays, but I cannot be the Queen Custard. Custard Queen. 2 days later, Nigel Sullivan is... 2 days later, Nigel Sullivan is brought before you in chains. He's shivering in his little pointy boots. We caught up to him as he was boarding a ship for the Republic of Kurth, Your Highness. Please have mercy. Order him to change the role into a heroic one. Yes, of course, I'll rewrite the role immediately, as satires go. It was a little broad, anyway. When the play is re-released, everyone agrees that it's lost what made it special. Many of the nobles are furious that you arrested and threatened the great Nigel Sullivan. Too bad, so sad. But at least you dealt with the threat to your authority. So you could say he's in custody. God damn it, Ambi! Why? Why? That was terrible. That was terrible, Ambi. And you know it. Oh god. There is another meme. God damn it, Ambi! Why do you torment me so? Okay. And now we will have the royal wedding. Your wedding to Sylvia is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. which one was that God damn it! It was the me watching the upload bar get stuck at 99%, knowing full well my PC might be about to become a brick. So-called free thinkers when I throw lithium into the swimming pool. God, Ambi. No? No, there are people in the regions. I don't know what's going on. Okay. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Sylvia at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and wife. After the wedding, of course there's a feast. Why didn't I do my old man voice?
Then I pronounce you
I should. Okay, next time I see the Archbishop, old man voice. Yep. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Sylvia, refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. Needed a drink real quick. By the time you find yourself alone with Sylvia, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Did you see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. The words don't seem to sink in. Instead, Sylvia bursts into tears. The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. There. We're both in this together. You comfort Sylvia long into the night, listening as she expresses her doubts and fears. As long as dawn breaks, she falls asleep on your shoulder, exhausted. Okay, and now we have to deal with the shock attacks. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach! Excuse me? Those crows are the last defiant gasp of a burned, haunted forest. Oh, God, okay. That beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish. Well, now I want to close it. You can't! I'll take this all the way to the council. Okay. However, we're going to veto something real quick. We're not keeping the beach open. Yeah, we're going to start the vote now. So what's the choices, you guys? What are you all going to vote for? Turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. Ba-dum. Voting tied at 1. Ambi, why didn't you vote? You know what? We're gonna turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. If you're dumb enough to go into the water, it didn't count your vote. Oh. What? That's weird. God damn it, Fate. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. You picked the bottom one. Well, you know what? That's good because I chose that one for you. I chose that one for you, Ambi. Yes, cat. Cat is being loud. Let's see. It's genius. We'll flip it on its head. The patricians immediately mount an impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach. See the world-famous man-eating shark. Thrill seekers welcome. More people are dying than ever, but at least they've all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. Alright, and that's everything for this season. The famine begins. Late at night, two counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the queen. Ginger, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Our grain stores are looking more impressive than the rest of the kingdom. Yes, and I've had peasants from the north moving onto my lands, desperate to sponge off our prosperity. Most pleasing! But won't summoning this demon be difficult? It'll be magic beyond our usual fare. The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Oh yes, your scheme. Your schema. You still have that. Your second part of the scheme. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm gonna let my cat into my bedroom real quick. Okay, Faye. Yes, I hear you, buddy. You're gonna have to lay down, buddy. You don't say. Yeah? Come here. Okay, well, if you're... You want to sit in my lap? Of course, buddy. Okay. Can't distract the queen while we damage the stability. Oh, he'll do it. He'll do it. He's a sweet little guy. Old and dumb, but very sweet. The coast's economy has never been better. We're making more money than I know what to do with. Money breeds money. I've made a series of investments to improve our profits even more. But what do we do with all the rest of this gold? It's brilliant! Time to start buying things, of course. Land, roads, bridges will buy up the whole kingdom piece by piece. But first, the queen must be in desperate need of our gold. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 in less than 2 seasons. Or less in 2 seasons. Okay. Warning, the monarch has no heir. What? Fade, sir. There's no need to be a little shit. Oh, baby. Okay, a troll in the dungeon. Your Majesty, the Palace Watch are reporting that there's a troll downstairs in the dungeon. What's a troll? Violent, brutish creatures. I have no idea how one got into our dungeon, but we better do something about it. I'll deal with the monster before it hurts anyone. Let me talk to the troll instead. Your Majesty, I'm not sure that's wise. Let me talk to them! You watch officers stand guard over a troll who's snoring in the middle of an empty cell. It seems to have torn a hole in a dungeon wall. How did it even get in here? Through the catacombs would be my guess. These dungeons all back into various tunnels and crypts. It must have made this hole on the way in. Fade! Officer, poke it until it wakes up. Gingerly, the officers poke the troll with their long pole axes. After a few rumbling grunts, one eye opens. What? Nice to meet you. Yes, you too. Who are you? I'm Queen Aliena. What? The Queen Aliena? Spirits, I must have not been myself last night. How did you get in here? I'm something of an adventurer. I love spelunking. Didn't expect to get to wander in here, though. I was hoping for more ancient artifacts of Trollden folk or something. Whatever here is. Wherever here is. These are the dungeons of the Royal Palace. Perhaps you could stay here with us. You need to leave. You need to fix the damage you did to my wall. Break into the Queen's dungeon, will you? Off with its head! Perhaps you could stay here with us? Really? Why? I'm sure I could pay you to make use of your skills. Yes, maybe you're right. I could reach things on high shelves for you. You could guard my dungeons. Be a guard. Yes, that I can do. Oh, we have a rocky friendship. We just got an achievement for that. You want her to divorce your daughter for a troll? Marry the troll! I'm not marrying the troll! I'm not marrying the troll. No. Be a guard? Yes, that I can do. It's pretty easy for someone as big as me. Very well. I accept your offer. I'm Renault, by the way. Renault? Renault. Yes. Pleased to meet you, Renault. And you. I suppose I should probably help you rebuild that wall I broke. Over the next few hours, Renault helps patch up the hole while you head to bed for some much-needed shut-eye. A fair few of your advisors think you're joking when you tell them you've hired a troll to be your new jailer, your wife included. And then we have a risky wager. Okay. Hold on to your masks, hats, and other accessories, everyone. Countess Ginger Witch is about to lose a huge amount of money. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. What makes you so sure? By the 9th, Your Serene Highness, I'm a patrician. We practically learn to sail before we can walk. He's talking rubbish, Your Highness. My nimble strug will easily beat Gav's old boat. Or my name's not Ginger Witch. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. You know what? I have a preferred choice, and I think that both should be sponsored. Everybody be sponsored. Your money bags look heavy. Let me hold them. Oh, goodness. Okay, Lena, when you went AFK, your model went into a perfect... Oh, God. Okay. I love how nobody listened to me. No, don't. Don't make me choose. Okay. I'm sorry. I supported you, Ginger. I supported you, okay? I'm sponsoring you, Ginger. I didn't want to have to choose. But you fuckers made me. Thank you, one and all. Soon the patricians won't be the only ones braving the ocean depths. I know you made me art. You're welcome, Ginger. You're welcome. Ginger Witch's little boat soon is ready. Or is soon ready. A new flag is added bearing a hugely, strangely discolored rendition of your face. Oh god, more memes, Ambi, more memes? Oh. Oh god. Damn it, Ambi. Oh, I'm sorry, Fade. Did I bother you? You're sitting in my lap taking a nap, and I bothered you, didn't I? I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Okay. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists, florists. Yes, flower people are here. Okay. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon, both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your August Majesty, I understand you elected to sponsor Countess Ginger Witch. Would you fancy a small wager, since everyone says you're sure she'll win? What sort of a wager are we talking about? A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, your esteemed highness. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have a great fortune. I've no time for such things. Very well, but you're no fun. You return to the capital to await news of the race. A new baby. Greetings, Your Majesty. Some fine news for my citizens on the coast. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. I know you guys want to lower stability. Bring that baby down. No! Okay. Spanish Inquisition. Oh my god, I can't speak! The Spanish Inquisition, which no one expected. By sea and storm, Your Serene Highness, I can assure you there are no deceptions going on here. I'll be the judge of that. When the High Inquisitor returns, she is forced to admit that the birthmark is indeed genuine. But her rude questions and threats have turned the local population against her. Okay, and that's the end of the season. All right, guys. Time for some voting. It's time for some auctioning. Let's go. You tried, Gavin. It's okay. I didn't want to send the Inquisition. Excuse me. Wait, why are you... You know what? I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. All right. So we have a prison, and we have the observatory. Okay. About your heir. Your marriage to Sylvia has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, and you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about her stupid books than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. Oh, right, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. Well, you know, can't believe Lena's in a loveless marriage. Let's see. I'll make my youngest cousin heir. Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I will make the arrangements at once. Okay, and a plot uncovered. I've held her off as long as I can, Your Majesty, but Chief Ambistrates of Bambium II insists on an audience. Apparently it concerns... The fuck does it do if you chose to have a kid with your wife? I don't know. I don't think that's physically possible, but you know, we can always try. Just spawns one. Okay. Apparently it concerns the end of the world, though privately I think she's gone off the deep end. Not much time. Your Greatness, let me present you my grand theory. What I call the Schematica Maxima. Let's hear it. First off, your predictably tyrannical rule and inexplicable decision-making, a manufactured spectacle, meant to distract and confuse, but I saw through it immediately. While everyone focuses on that, frog people from the east scheme to take up the throne and usurp the queen. Straightforward from there. The frog people, led by Count Oral, manipulate the kingdom's trade, farming, military, and even faith to achieve their nefarious goals. If they succeed, Laurel will take the throne, plunging the kingdom into a reign of amphibian terror. Mandatory pond spawning and fly eating. Do you like eating bugs, Your Highness? The only question is, what will you do about it? You know what? No. No. Start vote. Do absolutely nothing. Okay. I already knew. I already knew that's what you guys were gonna choose. Don't worry about the frogs, they're peaceful. Oh, of course you chose to ignore me. This fits right into my model. The rot goes all the way to the top. Before she can continue, the palace watch yank her away with enthusiasm, throwing her out of the council hall and closing the door. The rest of the chiefs are also relieved, sighing as if a rotten tooth had just been extracted. Still, the public airing of your misdeeds puts a dent in your image. Okay, let's see. A delicious discovery. Word from the boat race, Your Serene Highness, Lord Patricia Gavin, has sent a letter by Seagull. The race is disastrous. Countess Ginger Witch is ahead, but I hope to catch up soon. The bad news is, although we brought lots of preserved fish with us, weevils have gotten into the barrels. If we're not careful, I'll starve, and my sailors will be hungry too. The good news is, we found this unfamiliar kelp that could be the answer to our prayers. We don't know if it's poisonous. He asks for guidance on whether to use the seaweed for food. What do you say, Your Majesty? Oh, God. You throw cash at a group of scholars who pore over the seaweed over the next few weeks. Your Majesty, this seaweed isn't actually a plant, it's a vast animal. The fronds are a kind of camouflage that it uses as it lurks on the seabed. Eating it can drive a healthy person into a bloodthirsty frenzy, but if prepared correctly, it tastes like grilled lamb. You send instructions to Gav and soon hear back. My humblest thanks, Your Serene Highness. It would have been dreadful if we'd eaten the plant animal incorrectly. As it is, the crew love it, why I feel invigorated just writing about it. God damn it, Fade. I have sent a shipment a shipment to the coast with cultivation instructions so the patricians can grow and sell this new crop. Okay, Fade. Okay, buddy. You went out. I know. Come on. There you go. I swear you're going to start screaming at my door again soon. Okay. The competitors are equal in the race. Okay. Is that the end of the season? Yes, it is. Okay. Tearing the veil. A pair of counts face each other in silence. A code word is exchanged. They speak of their latest schemes. What happened? The kingdom was meant to be in a whirlpool of chaos by now. It's more like a whirlpool of smiles and hugs. No demon will go anywhere near it. The Count's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Sitting on a beach outside a sun-bleached villa, the two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. To what do I owe the pleasure, Madam Treasurer? Oh, give it a rest. You know why I'm here. Just hurry this up, shall we? Where do I sign? Here, and here, and here. There you go. You've got what you wanted. Now give me the money. Of course. Goodbye, Madam Treasurer. Do my eyes deceive me? Was that the royal treasurer you were speaking with? Indeed, my friend, good news. With the Queen's gold running out, the treasurer was willing to sell off the kingdom's roads and bridges. Soon the kingdom will be ours, but what will we do when we own everything? All right, Gavin and Billy, it's y'all's turn. It's okay. It's okay. Billy voted. Billy voted. It's good. It's fine. We've invested a lot of money into this kingdom. It's about time we started turning a profit. Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this! God damn it. But what about the Queen? Won't she try to stop us? The key word there, my friend, is try. For the final stages of the patrician scheme, they must lower authority to 3 or less. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game, but there are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass a final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0 and the final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. Good luck. The monarch can only win an ambition of events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. My heir. I should have really taxed the patricians. Okay, the Wandering Bard. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song, you say? About me? Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my queen. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to love me! I have been nothing but kind. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone in the Crownlands will know of your benevolence. Ah! Okay. Pray, I need but only a small payment of 500 gold for the time. A discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. Very well. Take your money. The bard nods enthusiastically and heads out to do your bidding. Unfortunately, Sally is a better salesperson than songwriter. She composes the song, yes, but it fails to capture the hearts of the people. You have her perform it for you, but it's abysmal. Nothing rhymes. There's no rhythm. And she doesn't even pronounce your name correctly. It's Aliena! It's not that difficult! Okay, an exotic plant. Count Modiddle strides into the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot, from which he grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Highness. Marijuana. I don't think... No, you're good, Mo. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery. Planty McPlantface. I'm really leaning towards Planty McPlantface, just because. Timon's Bane, Geranium, Royal Ivy. Let's go with Timian's Bane. Menacing! I like it. This stuff grows wonderfully fast. It tastes horrible, but the farm animals don't mind. I suggest we grow it in the east as livestock feed. Or perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. I think we should cultivate it. I think that would be good for farming. Why are you guys wanting to ban the crop? Why are you guys wanting to ban the crop? Why do you guys hate me? Okay. Voting has closed. Ban the crop. It could be dangerous. Okay. The counts are disappointed with the decision and start muttering about the Queen's unwillingness to embrace innovation. Because you didn't name it Planty McPlantface? Are you kidding me, Ambi? God, I was tempted. Mutiny. Dramatic news from the boat race, Your Esteemed Highness. Lord Patrician Gav sent a letter telling me everything. We beg for aid. My crew has turned against me. They're saying I'm working them too hard, and there's no hope of winning anyway. Now they demand higher pay. They're threatening to throw me overboard. I beg for help. Every minute we argue, we lose time against Ginger Witch. Depths below, we must step in. These sailors can't be allowed to disrupt the race like this. Absolutely not. If Gav can't control his own crew, that's his own fault, and he doesn't deserve to win. This has already hurt his chances of winning. Why should he be punished further? Oh, God. You know what? I'm not even saying anything. I don't care either way, honestly. I think we should yeet them overboard, but you know. Ah! Resume. There we go. I think that the mutiny should resolve itself, but you know. Send coastal troops to make them fall into line. Coastal naval mercenaries quickly descend on the boat and overpower the mutinous sailors. Lord Patrician Gav is soon back on track. He's neck and neck with Ginger, and the race is nearly over. Okay, and in season. India. Okay, the Stone Maiden. Behold, your highness! Countess Gingerwitch pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Count Modiddle. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression frozen, a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? That's not a statue, is it? Absolutely, astutely observed, your grace. This is what remains of my fellow count. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the east. Who's that? She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. Oh! Oh no! She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking, and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Count Modiddle on his latest walk in the cemetery. Please, your highness, we must do something. I'm not, though, Ginger. I'm not stoned. I'm just dumb. Yes, Gavin, you have missed quite a bit, but you're good. Don't worry about it. Okay. Please, your highness, we must do something. Okay. I can't afford to send a wizard. I say we consult the fairy tales. Gavin, you are still alive. You weren't thrown overboard like some people were wanting you to be. All right. Voting has closed. And, let's see. We are stopping the Stone Maiden with consulting the fairy tales. You send an expert folklorist from Quail University. According to the legend, the Stone Maiden mourns for her long-lost love, the third god. Perhaps she seeks revenge on the ninth god, who drowned her lover? It's an interesting theory, but it's hardly helpful. Unfortunately, your counsel draws a blank on the best solution. Best course of action. You can only watch helplessly at what comes next. The Stone Maiden, enraged, stalks the east for weeks on end, turning thousands of peasants into twisted granite figurines. At long last, she retreats to her lair deep underground and falls asleep once more. On the bright side, the Counts now have plenty of oddly realistic statues to sell. Okay, and then we have an illicit trade. That plant you banned, Your Majesty, the Timian's Bane. It's such a fast-growing crop, and the flowers are so beautiful that people have started selling it on the black market. They're smuggling it out of the East in bulk, and it threatens to disrupt the balance of trade across the kingdom. Tax it heavily.
Why are you burning it? No, people will become high. Tax it heavily.
Oh boy. Well, you know, I get to choose. Okay. You know what? I wanted to tax it. I wanted to tax it, but it's okay. We'll just burn it. Okay. Brush clearing teams sweat through the east, making room for the other crops in their wake. Thankfully, Timian's Bane dies back in the flames. Yeah, it was a 30% chance to win, so that's why I was just like, okay, just burn it. Okay. The end is near. The coastal boat race is nearly at a close. I'd hoped the coast would win the day, but it appears the two boats will be a draw. How exciting. How exciting. Truly, this race is of utmost importance. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of lumber that is due to intercept the racers any day now. If my ship got in the way, who knows what might happen. I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Of course, I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead. Your Serene Highness, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. God, okay. Just because I am a bastard. Someone has to have their boat interfered. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. So Gavin's boat has been obstructed a bit. So it seems that Ginger might win the race. What? No, this is an outrage. Chief Magistrates of Bambium II lumbering ship makes it slow down in front of Gav's boat. blocking the way to the finish line. The lumber makes its way to Tavolin ahead of schedule. Soon, the nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And it's Countess Ginger. Victory! Victory in honor of the Counts! I could not have done it without the generous sponsorship of Queen Aliena. Now pay up, Gav. A patrician losing a sea race. It's a scandal. I don't know how it happened. Thank you very much. Perhaps you'd like a rematch in a year's time. Absolutely not. It's time for a nice holiday in my villa to relax, and a lot of wine. Back in the east, merchants flock to investigate Ginger Witch's boat and the use of her sailing techniques to improve their own crafts. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Saul and Kurth, some successful and others ending in watery deaths. I'm sorry, Gavin. End season. Her sailing techniques. Bribe people to slow down your competition. I will remember this, Ginger. Oh, God. 2 counts meet on the outskirts of a barren farm, wind whipping at their long coats. Good news from the capital, my friend. Well, bad news, but good news for us. Oh, yes, fires, wanted murder, giant spiders. All that and more. The fabric between worlds is wearing thin. The time is ripe to summon a demon. But which honored guest should we invite? This is all up to you guys. Yes, Mo. The characters look exactly the same. Yes. Voting has closed. Oh, God. Okay. Belfinar will bring pestilence and starvation to the lands. She is perfect for our plans. When she arrives, the crown will be ours for the taking. Her summoning ritual requires rare reagents from across the Lestat. The petals of Sarcanese, orchid, the eye of Ateshi salamander. Indeed, we'll stockpile resources before initiating the rite. There's no time to waste. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their trade to at least 10. The kingdom's on the brink of collapse, and the council is calling for the queen's advisors to resign. If we want them gone, though, we need to increase the pressure. Once the queen's in a weak enough position, she's got no choice but to bow down to our demands. No more interfering, spymaster, no more marshal or chancellor or the treasurer. A whole new inner circle made up of chiefs. For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. And I still don't have my heir. People are able to rebel. Ugh. That's not good. A spot of heresy. My heir! My heir! Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My cousin and adopted daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Serene Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is her name? Aliena the Second! Excellent, Your Esteemed Highness. I'm sure little Aliena the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visitor from the Spymaster soon. Okay. Spot of heresy. A good bit of heresy is always good. Your Majesty, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense, fabricated charge. They're saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around there. Anything could have happened to them. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the Council must intervene, Your Highness. But, though she remains silent, the Council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. The chiefs can have a bit of heresy as a treat. Of course you can have a bit of heresy as a treat. I'm fine with a bit of heresy every now and then. Let's see. I hate this. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, at least we're searching for a witness to help Ambi. You distribute a proclamation among the chiefs asking for witnesses of Ambistrates of Bambium II's innocence. But from fear of church reprisal or distrust of the crown, no one comes forward. During the trial, Ambistrates Bambium II crumbles and can barely argue for her own innocence. Unsmiling, the High Inquisitor orders her to be taken away and thrown into the Inquisition's special dungeons. Ambi III has joined. Ambi III has joined the council. Okay. The third. I can't believe. Ambi the third. Ambistrate the third has joined the council. Oh, don't worry. Everything's fine. This is all fine. Wildfires. Your Grace, you ordered all the Timian's Bane burned to prevent smuggling. But in one town, your soldiers heaped up all the Timian's Bane, the Timian's Bane, in the main square on a particularly windy day. The fire spread, and half the town was burned down by accident. The citizens are in an uproar. Ginger, this is your kingdom. This is your kingdom, Ginger. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because we're gonna rebuild with fireproof stone buildings. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna make me so broke. But the stability's back up and is not in. It's still in danger of hitting 0, but you know, it's better. It's fine. You hope to hear no more about the illicit Timian's Bane trade anytime soon. Okay. Okay, end of season. And it's time to start the auction, you guys. I like that our defiance is loyal and we are still trying to summon an unholy abomination to destroy the kingdom. Yeah, that sounds about right. F, which is authority, and C, which is the trade. Okay, that's fine. Ginger does have your money, and I'm sorry, Gavin. I'm sorry. Trade has already been voted on, so it's good. Don't worry about it. Oh god. Everybody's on the verge of rebellion. Okay, bankruptcy looms. Yes, it does. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Where the hell did it all go? I can't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you've been spending a little too freely. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loans, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Oh god, stability would be... I own the Royal Mint, don't I? Just make more coins. Oh, God, I have fucked up. Why is there so much gold in the treasury? Ambi, don't rebel. Your ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect, not an artifact, of a new golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, Your Majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of the Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact, forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any queen who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. But the Chancellor has other ideas. Faith and trade stability. Ugh. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll be sending out adventurers to track down the scepter's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith in trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be an open rebellion among nobles. Okay, the uninvited guest. Council has ended early for the day, and you're off to visit your wife Sylvia for a catch-up. But as you put your hand down the door handle, you hear giggling coming from inside. Aliena! The Queen! I mean, your esteemed highness. This better not be what I think it is. That's when you recognize the second person in the room. Dominica, a lady patrician of the coast. She's renowned for being a heartbreaker, and you've crossed paths many times around the palace. I can see you two have a few things to talk about. She slips out of the room, leaving you and Sylvia to stare each other down. You could have waited at least a few years. Hey, Kyle. Oh, nope, resume. There we go. She's as obsessed with books as I am. We met at a university library, you know? I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to go this far. Can you forgive me? I'm not dealing with the scandal if this gets out. It ends now. She breathes a heavy sigh. Fine, I won't see her anymore. Duty to the kingdom and all that. Anyways, I better be going. She hurries out of the room, leaving you to ponder the situation alone. I didn't break her heart. She broke mine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, and we end the season. And this is where I start taxing everybody. I know, everybody's furious. We told you about them crows and you ignored it. No, I didn't ignore it. I tried to not see it as a negative thing. Okay. Losing trust in your advisors, the unfaithful spouse, ambition, the scepter of sages. Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. Our hired adventurers have discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the scepter of sages and was written by Queen Alma herself. Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she dies, she hid the scepter of sages so her enemies wouldn't find it. Good work, treasurer. It's in a warren of caves within the Black-Weald forests. Your Majesty, near to the capital. It's been under our noses the whole time. If I could talk, it would help a lot. I've taken the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the building and get inside. Excellent! Send them on their way. As you wish, Your Majesty. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Have they found anything? Most delightful, Your Majesty! The adventurers have found a golden door beneath the forest, which matches the description in Queen Alma's manuscript. A golden door? So we have the scepter. Wonderful. The scepter should be hidden within. But the scepter of sages can be found only by a monarch who is strong of purpose and of heart. How do you prove it? There's a ritual for the monarch to prove themselves worthy of the scepter. If we go to the cave, I can read out the relevant passages while you set it all up. You make the arrangements, bringing a procession of horses, food, drinks, adventurer guides, and a little traveling desk for the treasure to the Black-Weald forest. Your wife has remained at home in the palace, good, declaring that she would rather be alone than spend time out with you. Good. Cheating. The adventurers lead you inside the cave, holding flaming torches to light your way. Soon the tunnel grows horribly cramped, and you bend double to squeeze through. You walk for what feels like hours. Just as you have lost hope, you reach a golden door, exactly as the adventurers described. It will only open for the faithful. Close your eyes, Your Majesty. Concentrate. Oh, I'm failing this. Your focus scatters and you open your eyes. Don't worry. Maybe if we go back to the palace and pray for guidance. You return to the surface far more quickly than when you descended, blinking away tears in the sudden sunlight. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's faith as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. Challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. Okay. The unfaithful spouse. Your Majesty, I was made aware of your recent disagreement with the Queen Consort. Not to pry into your personal matters, but I thought you should know. The Queen Consort is still seeing Lady Patrician Dominica. She's better at keeping it from you, of course, but she can't hide it from me. Thank you for this. It's my duty. If I may offer advice, this must be dealt with. If others were to find out, it would be extremely compromising. I can't lower stability. But you know what? If Sylvia won't change her ways, you'll make her pay. The only question is how. Pay Dominica to disappear. You have your spy master arrange everything. A well-paid trip to Ashmead. And with enough to set Lady Patricia Dominica up nicely. Sylvia will be none the wiser. I'm not stealing her lover. I don't have enough. I don't have it. I can't do it. Oh, goodness. Lady Patricia Dominica knows better than to defy you. She's gone before the week is out. Sylvia is confused and upset, of course, but she'll soon be over it. What's more, she's none the wiser about your involvement. Okay, losing trust in your advisors. Your Greatness, you must have noticed that the kingdom's not exactly doing well lately. Not your fault, of course. You're being led astray. Led astray by whom? The spy master, the chancellor, the treasurer, and the marshal. All these unelected figures whispering in your ear. Who appointed them? Can you trust them? They're doing their best. You need some northern chiefs to advise you. We'll be honest. We'll tell you how it is, not just what's convenient. I doubt the other regions would like that. Let us worry about the other regions, Your Greatness. We'll bring them around. Ambi, you're bald now. I just realized. That is Ambi. I don't know why you're bald. I don't know why you're bald. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh god. One of us. Oh no. Very bald. Let us worry about the other regions, Your Greatness. We'll bring them round. Just promise to think about what I said. No. Your Majesty, the chiefs have been spreading rumors, well, about me. And your other advisors. What have they been saying? They said I'm skimming from the treasury. They accuse me of being a deranged old bat with an unquenchable thirst for blood. Me! I'll kill them all! That might have some truth to it, actually. I won't repeat what they said about me. It hurt my feelings. Why would they do something like this? It's an attempt to turn the nobles against us. Trouble is, it's working. The council is demanding our resignation.
I don't know how much longer we can weather this storm. Your Majesty, you're not exactly in the strongest position. If the council wants us gone, we'll be gone within the next few months, unless you do something about it. Call a vote and get the council back on our side. Okay. At a public council session, Chief Ambistrates of Bambium III is brought before your inner circle and forced, grudgingly, to apologize. But the rumors continued to swirl. Only time will tell if this was enough. End season. Up in the north, Chief Ambistrates of Bambium III has gathered her fellow plotters for a hike through the mountains. The council demanded a shake. And now Ambi has hair again! Ambi has hair again! And Chief Ambistrates of Bambium III. The council has demanded a shake-up, but the queen resists all calls to replace her advisors. There's little we can do while the queen holds out, but something tells me her position is not as strong as she thinks. The chief's aim is to lower authority to 4 or less. I think we're good. I'm fine with these right now. Panic in the council. Your Majesty, I bring bad news from the coast. We are receiving reports of... I'm sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the east that demand the queen's attention at once. Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt. Why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the north that is really urgent. Now, one at a time. The industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay. Is that all, by Zinnia's ashes? The eastern courts are corrupt, your highness. Judges are letting off the vilest criminals in return for the slightest bit of coin. My news is even worse still. The north is increasingly lawless, your greatness. Some chiefs have taken advantage, declaring themselves independent of your rule. All these problems have arisen because your kingdom is increasingly unstable, your majesty. Something must be done. Agreed. Make sure these issues are dealt with, my chancellor. Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all the problems all at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize. There we go. All right. You order the chiefs to bring their independence-minded brethren back into the royal fold. The north is rocked by the vicious battles. Thousands of loyal northern troops die in brutal sieges against mountain fortresses, but your victory is inevitable. The independent chiefs pledge fealty once more. The crisis in the north has been quashed, making the kingdom as a whole slightly more stable, but the nobles of the other regions feel that you're ignoring their problems. The Gossamer Shield. Your Grace, heed my plea. The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. A demon hatched from the ground? Worse than even that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into dispute. Blood and stars, what happened? It's the Order of the Gossamer Shield. Oh, them. They were once the greatest of the knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the coast. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Nonsense. Our military has suffered some setbacks quite recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order. For a pretty penny, I might add. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we once solved, and kicking the buttocks we once kicked. Blood and stars. Gossamer Security. How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and they need reminding of a little thing called chivalry. Please, Your Grace, I beg the council to be reasonable. You know what? I'm leaving this up to you guys. Have fun. Ambi apparently wants the situation ignored. Oh, so does Gavin. Okay. The Order of the Gossamer Knights remain happy mercenaries in the coast, enjoying the spoils of their labor. So slowly, the patricians rebuild their garrisons. But the counts are not happy. Some openly complain about you, and rumors start going around about your unwillingness or inability to preserve tradition. Okay. We just have bad mushrooms now. And it is almost 8 o'clock. Wow. Okay. Bad news, Your Greatness. The northern common folk are starving. Predictable, eh? But in their starvation, they have tried... They have okay. But in their starvation, they have turned to foraging for ice mushrooms to survive. This particular variety is delicious and filling, but makes one very ill. After a brief recovery, all seems well. I don't like where this is going. The next morning, the unfortunate soul rises from their bed in a fugue state, wandering the streets as though touched by a demon. Then they drop dead. This mushroom is so dangerous that my servants are calling it the sixth god's bane. It sounds rather useful. Oh, well, I couldn't comment on that. If we can't get more food in the north, we should at least tell the peasants what the sixth god's bane looks like. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. You have a bard compose a catchy slogan warning of the sixth god's bane, which is soon hummed throughout the kingdom. If you see a mushroom glisten, your life depends on your life depends on if you listen. If it's wet without the rain, your final meal's the sixth god's bane. Despite the catchy tune, the common folk are terrified. Rumors suggest bane eaters will rise as horrific mushroom men, and northern trade suffers. Okay. In the season, the gods have finally answered our prayers, my friend. The council demands that the queen's advisors resign, and the queen is too weak to resist. Our replacements are waiting in the wings. Once our advisors surround the queen, we'll have complete control of what she hears. We will shape her reality. We'll treat the queen like a mushroom, keep her in the dark, and feed her dung. Please don't feed me shit, you guys. I don't... No. No. You got it. The question is, what should we do with this control? Hey, I'm fine if it's cake and Cheetos, okay? Just don't feed me literal shit. Okay. We'll turn the queen into a powerless little puppet. Dance, puppet, dance. Sometimes it's scary how much you get into this, but it's a great plan. What now? Now the kingdom must return to prosperity, and will ensure we get all the credit. The council will see this as a demonstration of our competence. They'll insist on sweeping out the old guard. At that point, we've won. Okay, so now you guys have to raise the stability to at least 5. Okay. Oh my god, everybody. Okay. We do need to get a winner pretty soon, by the way, because I do have to go to work in about an hour. Oh god, everybody's ready to rebel, though. Okay. Hyperinflation. This is the result of my printing coins. I knew it. As you ordered, Your Majesty, the Royal Mint has churned out thousands of new coins using cheap gold-like metals. The treasury is technically replenished. I sense a but coming. But it's also devaluing the currency across the kingdom. A loaf of bread now costs 100 times what it used to. I'm sorry, Ginger. I have eaten today. I'm good. I've got pizza and stuff, so I'm good, I promise. And when I'm up at work, I
can make meals up there as well. It's good. Don't worry about it. I didn't mean to, Ginger! I'm trying to let somebody win! I didn't mean for your trade to go that low, okay? I'm trying. I didn't mean to. Oh, God. Okay. I'm letting you guys choose. I'm letting you guys choose. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Lower the authority. Lower the authority. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Lower the authority. See what happens. You slowly adopt the currency of the Ashmedian Empire, resulting in a kingdom-wide shame and loss of pride.
Oh, God! Oh, the treasury hit 0. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It's a good thing most of your citizens can't read Ashmedian, because you're pretty sure each coin is inscribed with records of past military victories over your own kingdom. A proposition. Oh, Your Majesty, I had booked this meeting to talk about an expedition I was hoping to assemble. But with your recent losses, I'm not sure we can afford it anymore. Perhaps another time. Ambi, don't rebel! Don't do this to me! Okay. We're doing this again. Breathe. Okay, it failed again. Woo! I fucking suck at faith. Okay, end season. Okay, guys. Do it! Do it! Oh, God. Yeah, I know there's no way you're getting it to level 5, or to 5 right now. Yeah. Oh, wait, I need to hit start auction. Sorry. Imagine having money. I don't have any money. I don't even have money in my treasury. I'm going to lose. I realize I'm going to lose. Wow, Billy, you really just wanted to have the stability 0. The rich get richer. It happened gradually, like a frog slowly boiled. At first it was paying a few patrician tolls here and there to cross a road to sail down a river, but as their cash reserves grew, so did their greed. Even the rebellion fizzled out. The chiefs couldn't afford to march on patrician roads. And if they didn't pay, the patricians, fearsome mercenaries from Valamir, would come to collect, army or not.
What about your crown? That might fetch a good price. Good idea. No time like the present. Hand it over and I'll organize an auction. The patricians bought your palace some time ago. It's been a struggle to pay rent. Sorry about this, Your Majesty. Everyone's struggling right now. Over the next few months, the kingdom's economy slowly goes up in flames. The patricians get richer and richer despite the turmoil. Soon peasants can't even afford to buy bread. Merchants throw themselves from high towers. Meanwhile, the obscenely wealthy patricians amuse themselves by going boating and specially made rivers of wine, or buying up entire villages and forcing the residents to fight for sport. Here you go, Your Supreme Majesty. What's this? An eviction notice. You haven't paid rent in months. Pack your things and get out. But I sold all my things to pay your bills. Not my problem. We're kicking you out and replacing you with Aquila. It's about time, really. What am I supposed to do out there? I don't know. Get a job, I suppose? You announce your abdication the next day, to gasps from the gathered crowd.
How can you be gasping? Look at this shit!
Within a week, Aquila has taken the throne. Within the month, you're living with Aliena II on a farm 10 miles from the closest village. No one out here knows your name or who you used to be. Sylvia divorced you, of course, first chance she got. She didn't marry the queen to spend her life as a farmer's wife. You are totally and utterly alone, except for the young Aliena II and the sheep. You don't hear much about how the kingdom is faring. You soon lose track of who's even on the throne. Instead of sleeping until mid-morning on a bed of silk, you're up at dawn, mucking out the stables. Occasionally some disease or disaster or grand war will sweep over your little slice of countryside, leaving nearby houses in ashes and friends in graves. That's just life. But then things will return to normal. And you know what? You're happy. Though sometimes, secretly, you do miss being queen. Evicted from the palace, the former queen lived out the rest of her days on a farm, far from the capital. It was a quiet life, but not without its pleasures. Rushing to complete the scheme, the counts attempted their blood ritual too early. They summoned the summoned demon escaped their control and slaughtered dozens, including Aurel and Count Modiddle. Count Modiddle the Third! The chiefs, led by Ambistrates of Bambium III, launched a rebellion that accomplished nothing besides distracting the queen while cunning schemers took the throne. The patricians retreated to their yachts and opium dens, enjoying their obscene wealth while the kingdom starved and suffered. The peasants hoped their hubris would catch up to them, a hope that rested on a newly crowned monarch, Aquila, turning against their coastal masters. Naive, only time would tell. Wow, I did not do well. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There we go. Oh, so what now? Well, I mean, unfortunately, that is the end of the game. Aliena the Hated. Oh, rude. Rude. Okay, so we're gonna exit the game because, unfortunately, I do have to work later today. Even though it's like, it's pretty late. There we go. So, yeah, that was a good round. I felt like I did pretty decent when it came to the whole thing. It's actually like my first time playing Monarch, so.
Woo! The purple room. Yes, the purple room. But, so, like, you want a hat. I actually need to head out pretty soon. I need to get ready for work and everything. So, oh, Dale, thank you. I didn't realize you sent a super chat. Thank you. The queen, here's some gold for the treasury. The queen must have gold. Well, I'm not the queen anymore. Thanks for the game. It was fun. Yeah, that game is actually a lot of fun. And everything. My night will go pretty fast. I'll get home and rest for a little bit and everything. And then work on getting the rest of the audio edited. I was rubbing my eyes and that weirded out the the model. But anyways, everyone have a wonderful evening. Because I have got to get ready for work now. All right, everyone, have a great night. Goodbye. I promise I will eat something. Don't worry.